So 7 to the 12th equals x. Good. Next one, log form. So this one's just a little tricky how they do it. So we're going to go here, copy, paste. So 36 is same as 36 to the 1/2 power. So if you look at this, I think sometimes it's just easier to look at this. So if we have 36 to the 1/2 power, the base stays the base and the 1/2 and the 6 switch.
Yeah. Okay.
So when you do it like this, 36 to 1/2 equals 6. So it becomes log base 36. So the base of the exponent becomes base of the log.
Yeah.
And then these two just switch places. So 6 to the 1/2, or equals 1/2.
Oh, okay.
36 equals 1/2. So I always do it, like once you get used to it, you do it backwards and forwards, right?
Yeah.
So then I think about it like this. That means square root of 36 is 6, and then you know you did it right.
So that's
Okay.
just 36 equals 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I want to look at on her key just to see like what you need more help on versus, because we can't get through all 6 pages.
No.
So just scroll through and look. I got us our normal order. So
Sweet.
anything looks hard, you could like circle them on there so we make sure we get to them, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
You just have to take it open.
We weren't quick
Oh
enough.
well.
I got snagged pretty quick. I tell you.
I know. You snooze, you lose.
Seriously. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Should have been. 64 on videos. Just get that.
They get a little feisty as you go on there.
Yeah. That's natural law, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You should be able to use calculators on these, right? Or no? What's natural law? What number? Or you just write
Log
out
base E,
Okay.
circle that one. This one, you can't use a calculator either.
Well, that one, I get that one.
This one,
Yeah.
okay.
You
This one,
just flop 1/3.
you're getting common exponents, right?
Yeah.
So you see the 2 and you just go like 2, 4, 8, 16,
Yeah.
32 like that.
Yeah.
This one, e to the 4th. So they just no calculator, right? You got to be able to write it like at the on the line there. You get this one. Like that's a little
Yeah.
tricky move, right? Because square root of 7, 7 to the 1/2 power.
Yeah, so it's just x equals.
And then you're trying to get the common base, so x equals negative 1/2.
Yeah.
Multiply,
Yeah.
then you end up with a quadratic you can factor.
Yeah.
Okay? Like
Okay.
it's a little, you look at it and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do a lot of studying.
So this one, got to be divide because it's minus, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You circle that one.
Yeah, I got those.
Let's go from here and then we'll.
Alright.
So what's the first one you had?
3B.
3B. Okay. So let me copy this. So minus means divide, right?
Yeah.
This 5 goes to the top
Of x.
exponent, right? So log base x or log x to the 5th.
Yeah.
Now, I would write the x to the 5th. Of course, I already wrote it, but I'd write it up top like it's a numerator of a fraction. So you put the 1/3 on the z. So, and then here we multiply because it's plus.
Yeah.
That means multiply, right? So we're going to do y z to the 1/3 power.
Y multiplied. Okay. Yeah.
It's a lot to remember, right? Because all those little rules will mess with your head because it's kind of algebra, but kind of not kind of thing.
Yeah. It's complicated.
You're good on this. You know,
No,
80.
I would circle
Oh,
that.
you circled that one? Okay, good. That one's tricky.
Yeah. The fraction with the square root is.
It's got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. It has
Okay.
a lot of shit.
So this becomes x to the 1/3 power.
Yeah.
So you remember, like, square root of x is x to the 1/2,
Yeah.
right? So anything I put in the index goes in the bottom.
Yeah.
So 3 in the bottom, right?
So it's an x to the 1/3.
X to the 1/3. And then, so you see the 3 and you're assuming 81 is 3 to some power.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, this is a good little trick for mental math. What's 3 squared? What's 9 times 9?
81.
So what's
it's
3 to what power is 81?
The 4th.
Good. Okay. And then we're expanding the log, so you got to expand it out. So divide means minus.
Yeah.
So you got to write log for every time you expand. So
Okay.
you're going to have a log with this part and this
that
part,
Okay.
right?
So it's log x 1/3.
But where's that 1/3 go,
Oh, it goes before the
In front.
Yeah.
right? Power rule. And then minus,
X
where's the
minus
4 go?
4 log 3.
Log base 3 of 3, right?
3 of 3.
4 was log base 3 because this is
Oh,
right
yeah.
here. This 81 becomes 3 to the 4th power.
Yeah.
Do you know what this equals? Right here. Okay, so check this out. So just going to show you. If I make this equal x and I rewrite it exponentially, my student teacher doesn't have this. She used my iPad and then switches the order of this. Okay,
That's
so,
colors.
and then I didn't click it. So it goes like this to this, right? So 3 to the x
Log base 3 of 3 to the x.
equals 3 to the what?
There.
I do it like this, not this.
Oh,
Equals that, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's like the rolls, right?
X equals 3.
This is 3 to what power?
Oh, that's 3 to the 3rd, yeah.
3 to the first power. That's the only way it stays the same. Raise it to the first power.
X equals 3 to the
And then
first.
x equals
X equals 3, right?
1,
Oh, yeah. 'Cause it's
right? Because you drop the bases and the exponents are equal.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So then this whole thing equals 1.
Yeah.
To make a long story long, right? But I think
Yeah,
it helps to
seriously.
understand why it happens.
Yeah.
So all I do to recognize that is when these two are the same,
A equals 1.
it equals 1.
Cool. That's easy.
We're going to jump.
Jump on that real quick.
Super fast. All right, what was the next one? 8?
8, yeah.
Oh, this is another very similar problem.
Alright, great.
So So this is a good one to like scroll through and listen to the explanation again. Do you
Yeah.
ever do that?
Yeah.
Good.
I did it once.
Okay, do it
But
on
do it
this
on
because
there. Yeah.
you seem like you need it a little more, and I will always give it to you straight, right?
Yeah.
I'll never
No, I
bullshit
do
you ever,
need it.
ever.
Well, I
Okay.
missed like half this lesson.
Yeah.
Because I was out
You were
Monday,
skiing,
Tuesday,
right? And then you got
Wednesday last
sick?
week. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I got
you
Nora.
got screwed.
Holy cow.
Oh, you
Do
did?
not get that shit.
You got fired
I
out
was
of both
literally
ends?
just- yeah.
Yeah.
24 hours straight. I would literally wake up, throw up, go back to sleep, and then 15 to 20 minutes later, wake up,
Throw up, go
then
back to-
sleep.
yeah.
It was,
The all-time worst I had, we're on a road trip. We're driving from Atlanta-ish, south of Atlanta, like an hour and a half, all the way back to Cleveland. It's like 17 hours. So we're like, we make it like 14 hours. My parents are just too gassed. They can't drive anymore. And I'm
Yeah.
like 10, maybe 8.
so you can't.
And
really
I'm
drive.
laying in the back.
Oh no.
And it's like the old school station wagon with like the fake wood paneling on
Yeah.
the side, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
one of those. And all this, like we're pulling up to the hotel, and I'm like, open the back window, open the back window, open the, and because this old car, right? It's like
Yeah.
going
it
down
takes
like that, and I'm
forever.
like, and it goes spurting out of my fingers, sprays like the whole side window,
Oh,
and then
no.
out of the back, like I'm going like this, and then it opens, and I finally get like full launch out of there, out of the back end as well. At the
Oh,
same time,
no.
like full body release, right? I was like, this is my life. Of course, our hotel room's on the second floor,
Oh,
and there's
no.
no elevator. So
So you
there,
have to like
there I am,
waddle
like,
up there.
so bad.
Oh.
Oh, you're like, oh,
like,
how could
why?
this be? And I'm sitting there on the pot with the trash can in front of me,
Oh,
right? Like,
Yeah. That's what I was doing.
oh, it's the worst, dude.
It was terrible.
Especially if you've recently been through it, it makes it all the more funny. You're
No,
like,
it was-
oh my god,
Just thinking back on it, I was laughing. Oh my gosh, I was talking to my dad.
this is my life.
I was talking to my dad, and I trusted a fart right in front of me. And I was standing in my bathroom, and it was terrible.
Somebody died. Something died inside of you. It couldn't move.
No, my dad just laughed, and I laughed too, and it was fine. But oh my gosh, I was like, "Oh, Dad, can you go get me a pair of underwear? I'm gonna take a shower."
I need to clean up.
Yeah, it was bad.
So this is e to the 1/2. This has got a whole lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
So ln e to the 1/2 power.
Oh, ln. Oh yeah, ln e, and then ln e makes 1, right?
So we got to go like this. ln e makes 1. I'm going to show you why, because understanding is good.
Yeah.
So we get 1/2, right? Because ln means log base e. So if I say ln e, that means log base e
Log
of
base
e.
E of-
And any time that these two are the same, it equals 1.
1, yeah.
So this is 1/2 times 1,
Okay.
which is 1/2. So x equals 1/2. Let's do, you get this one. That one's got another little wrinkle to it. We should do that one too.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah, fucking waddling up the stairs. I'm just like, I hate my life.
Oh.
And my brothers are like, we're 4, 6, and 8 years older.
Yeah,
And they're
and they're
just
just
totally ruthless
dogging
about
on
the
you.
whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh, look at him, he shit himself. You know, all that. I'm like, God,
Like,
you guys are such
please.
assholes.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault, man. And they're just
I've-
giving me endless shit. I'm like, because they're such assholes.
I've had to hit a waddle before.
So this comes to the top and the exponent becomes negative. So 10 to the negative 1.
Okay.
And then if you were to make it equal x, it's 10 to the x equals 10 to the 1.
Here, 10
Negative
to
1,
the
rather.
x equals 10 to the negative 1.
So x equals negative 1.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
I see.
like that. It's good. It's not bad once you know how to do it. Always.
Yeah, it's not horrible. The
So
question is if I'm going to remember it or not.
break the range. So it's kind of a trick question. I want to show you on her key just so you can see.
Where did you go?
Oh, what? That's a good question.
You went to 6. Write the range of gx. Yeah, you went to 6. Right here.
Okay.
Write the range of gx.
So
equals
how about
4x.
this one?
What's this one?
This one right here. Okay.
Yeah. Well, do you just bring it down, like lne down? So it's lne.
This is so when I gotta copy it because I can't write on this thing. So when, because this is E log base E,
Yeah.
all it does is it
So it's log
equals
base E to the 12th,
equals
right?
12. That equals 9.
Really? That's
12
it?
plus 9, 21. This is
That's it? It's
that's
literally
it.
just 12 plus 9.
Literally it.
Wow.
Because if you rewrite this one like E log
well, yeah,
base
that one
E,
would equal 1, and then this one would equal 1 too, because it's 3
Yeah.
to the log base 3 of 9.
right. So
it's-
that's
yeah.
why. Okay. And then the exponent comes down in front.
Yeah.
Right? So it
Okay,
would really
that's-
be like ln 12
12.
e, right? Which you
yeah.
can reorder that. So you can say ln e to the 12th. That's why it equals 12.
Yeah.
And that same thing on this one, same concept.
Yep.
But I say F that. Just remember if these are the same, it's
Yeah,
just going to
then
equal
you're
that.
good.
And then you just add it and you're fine.
Yep.
All right, so.
Now log base 5 is the root 125.
Yep. Okay. Base 5 to the root 125. You have to be tech savvy to be able to do all this stuff, you know.
Seriously.
Not many people my age could hang with all this.
I'm
Be like, what the hell is
surprised.
going on?
I don't even know if I could, honestly.
So 125 is 5 to what power?
5 to
5 times
right?
5. 5 times 5 is
25.
times 5.
120. Oh, wait. So
5
it's
to
5
the
to the third.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I literally counted out on my fingers like that. Do that during the test.
Yeah, 5
Because it's
times
just like
5
the
is
kinesthetic
25.
part will help it get into your head, right?
okay,
So
okay.
5 to the third. So then if I rewrite, so square root means to the 1/2 power, right? So if I were square root of x, it would be x to the 1/2.
Yeah.
So we have 5 to the third times 1/2. So this is, what's 3 times 1/2?
1.5.
Yep. So this part cancels, right? Because these are the same.
Yeah.
So it's just 3 times 1/2, which is 3 halves or 1.5. Easy. Not easy, but
Easy
it's
now.
a lot of little tricks in there, right?
Yeah.
You got to know 5 cubed, and
It's just a
you
lot.
could screw that up.
12.
12, next one. He's a super sweet old guy who must have had a stroke and he can't talk normal anymore.
Sounds.
And he helps his daughter, his little, I don't know, she's Asian, he's white, but
Yeah.
helps her with homework. Like he knows what he's talking about, but he sounds like that.
Yeah.
Everyone I tutor when he's here is like,
I'm just wondering what's.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your problem, dude?
Yeah. Seriously.
So log base E, 3x equals 8. This part I think you should solve each equation, expression, exact form. So, okay, so you don't need to use a calculator. So we go, this would become the exponent up here, right?
2 is the exponent.
So we have log base E of 3x, and the 2 goes to both the 3 and the x. So this is e to the 8th power, because we always go across the equal sign and then equals that. I'm going to distribute that 2 in. So e to the 8th equals 3 squared, x squared. So 9x squared.
3 squared.
It's a lot to follow right there, right?
So e to the 8th equals 9x squared.
And then we're not done because we haven't solved for x yet, right? So we got to divide by 9, divide by 9. So you get e to the 8th over 9 equals x squared. And then you have to square root that. And you can square root top and bottom. When you square root, you end up with plus or minus.
Yeah. So plus or minus.
So that square root means half of 8.
Yeah,
Because
so
it's 8 times 1/2,
it's
so e to the 4th.
over
See how much?
3
It's like kind of an
equals
evil
x.
problem because it just simplifies like crazy. Okay. I mean, you just like
It's
algebra,
literally
right?
just remembering the steps.
Yep.
Which I can't remember for shit.
Because all the concussions. That's why, like, you go through and you listen to that again, you try it, you listen to it again if you need to,
Yeah.
you try it again until you get it.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
lot of
what I'm
studying.
gonna-
Wednesday test?
Yeah.
Okay, you got 2 nights.
Yep. And
Okay.
a whole 2-hour lunch on Wednesday.
There you go. Nice. All right, so which one?
16.
You don't need any of these.
So should we do one of those then?
I don't know.
Well, that's just
Let
dividing.
me look.
15 is just dividing,
So it'd be
right?
x over 3, log base 2. Yeah, that one's no big deal.
Wait, x over 3.
So four-
because you take the 2's cancel, and then it 3 goes
It's
to
log
there.
base 2 of x over 3
Yeah.
equals log base 2 of 10.
Okay.
And then you can drop off the logs, and it's just x over 3 equals 10. Cross multiply, solve.
X over 3?
Yeah. Here, let me show you her work just so you can
because it's
see
divided. I get it now. Because it's divided.
it. Right?
Yeah.
So x over 3 and just cross multiply.
Yeah. Okay. That's not
What's that?
horrible.
Like pink thing. Where the hell did that come from? Okay, so this one would be x times x plus 4. So you
Okay.
get x squared plus 4x. Close it.
Thank you.
Equals
Sorry.
1.
Plus x squared plus 4x.
But
that's it?
watch.
Is it weird though?
Of course. So right here, let me show you the step you're on. Yeah, of course, it's not that easy, right?
Yeah.
So let's add a page. So we have log base 5 of x. Because you left off that log, you can't do it because this one had logs on all sides. That's
Oh,
why we
but
could
this
leave
one,
off
so
the
you have
logs.
to leave
There's
the
no
logs
log
on
over
there.
there, right?
Oh,
So
great.
x plus 4 equals 1. So now I have to rewrite exponentially, right? So 5 to the first power equals x squared plus 4x. That's the only trick, right? And then I have to subtract this 5 over. So I get x squared plus 4x minus 5. And then it equals 0 in front. And then you factor that thing. Put a plus right in there. Plus 1.
I
I take it back. That's wrong. Erase that bullshit. Subtract that 5 over, so it's minus 5.
Oh, there we go.
And then it's 0 in front because that 5's gone.
Yeah.
Then what's that factor to? Right? So I would do shit
Whoa.
like this on your test. -5 and 4 because you can see it and then you're
Yeah.
going to know what it is.
Would it be just?
Only factors of 5 are 1 and 5.
Yeah.
Which one's negative?
The 1.
Good. See, you get it when you do that. So you got to take those steps because your brain, because you got freaking hit against your skull so many times,
Yeah.
the thought doesn't come just natural, right?
Yeah,
So you got to
it's-
rely on stuff like that to help remind you of how to do it.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
like you can't do it. We do
No.
this and you can totally do it,
Exactly,
right?
yeah, I
But
just
then you
need
get
to
to the
remember
test
that.
and you get fucked up, right?
And I get the
it's-
test stress too, and it's just everything
Yeah.
goes blank, and I can't do the shit.
You think, yeah. I always related to competition. Like I was just talking to these 2 Latino boys in my 6th period, and I'm like, "You play football?"
Yeah.
Like I looked at test day, like football game day,
Yeah.
and I would get psyched up in a different kind of way. But like when I got psyched up to play football, I had that mental focus.
Yeah.
But it was like a crazy edge to the mental focus.
Yeah.
But I'm like fired up, and I know exactly what I'm supposed to do on every play. So then I can just react.
Yeah.
Right? So you know exactly how to do this on every problem. You know how to react.
Yeah.
You see the problem, you know what to do. So there's
Exactly.
parallel there, right? And you're used to being an athlete. You can't anymore, right? But you still have stuff where you can do that.
Yeah. I just
Right?
have to. It's math.
You gotta
class,
lock.
not
I know,
math,
but like HOSA, you
That-
fucking
I
locked
did
in
walk
for that shit,
people
right?
in for HOSA.
But
That
so
was
do the
crazy.
same thing on this.
Yeah.
So I
think
saw
the
your
problem-
eyes got big when you
Yeah.
said that because you're like, fuck yeah, I really want it, right?
Yeah.
And then you lock in extra hard, right? Same goddamn thing on this. Even though you don't want it that bad,
Yeah.
but you don't want to get a 50 on a test.
No.
You got to lock in and pull the 80,
Yeah.
75, 80, right?
Yeah.
Would you be happy with 75 or 80?
Yeah. Very.
Right?
happy.
Yeah. So then whatever you set that low bar, like I'm happy with a D because I've
Yeah.
missed a lot of school. Whatever, get the fucking D. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I'm
Just
happy
get
with
through
a C.
class.
Like get the C and be done,
Uh-huh.
and then you're good.
Cool.
Right?
Sounds good.
So you lock in. I
Yeah.
want to see those big eyes before the test, because then you will.
Math class? Yeah.
Yeah. It seems dumb, right? But it
does,
totally
but
works.
It probably, yeah.
I
probably
did
would.
it all throughout every bit of school I ever had. I loved finals time because I would dominate,
Yeah.
and I had that mentality, like I'm gonna murder this thing, like I'm gonna
Yeah.
make it my bitch, right?
The
And then I
problem-
did.
Yeah, I can do that like sometimes, but then it's like for math class, I'm just like fuck it. Like,
No, you
but I
can't be
shouldn't
like
be
that.
like
You
that,
shouldn't.
yeah.
You can't be like that,
Yeah.
right? You got to lock in regardless.
Exactly.
Because you can do this shit. I watch you do it over and over and over again.
Yeah,
And,
and
then
then
you
it's
get
just-
your little test. Oh, I'm a bitch. I can't do it. Kind of vibe. Like, no, that's
Yeah.
bullshit. I'll see you
Yeah.
on the test day. I'm gonna walk in there and like punch you in the shoulder and be like, "Get your shit together. Come on, do
The
this,
problem
damn
is
it."
you're probably gonna catch me off guard too. So
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
And you'll freak out. So
Wow.
x plus 5, right? X minus 1. But you got to lock in same way. Every
Yeah.
class you ever take, like you'll be in nursing school and there'll be tests where you don't get it, and you
And
got to
just,
fucking
like,
lock in and like get
yeah.
through it, right?
Yeah.
There'll be some aspects of it where you're lucky to pass, right? And you make sure you goddamn pass whatever you got to do to make sure you
Yeah.
pass.
You literally just do anything to pass.
Tutor centers, like all that shit, they'll have all that stuff for you guys.
Yeah.
So x equals -5 and 1, right? Opposite signs.
Oh.
And then you got to plug that in here and make sure you get 1. Calculator.
Fuck. Okay.
Don't do it now. You can do it, right?
Yeah.
Just make sure you do it on the test because you got to check for extraneous. So you
Okay.
see stuff
Yeah.
like that, you got to read the directions. I never read directions when I did math tests.
Yeah.
And I would underline that, like box it, whatever I do, so I remember to check.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
easy to forget.
I should do that.
And then you miss a point, or I don't know, they grade harder. Like I would take a point off for my students, but because it's advanced, they probably take more off.
Yeah.
All right, so which expression is equivalent to that?
Log 5. Log base 5 is wrong.
So this is change of base formula. So I think of it like base goes on the bottom,
Okay.
right? So,
So it'd be
just highlighted that whole thing. That's
it'd be B then.
undo.
Base goes on the bottom.
So log base Q over log base 5. So A. Oh, it's the same.
no, but
Oh, that's ln. I
A's
didn't see.
natural
Yeah.
law.
So yeah, it's B.
Okay.
This one, like, let me show you the answer. I did this with Kate. Was Kate in your class before?
Kate.
I don't know how you say your last name. Alaniz. Alaniz.
Okay, Alanese? No,
Alaniz.
she wasn't in the
Okay.
class.
Because she had Van Cleef before and switched to Varus. So look at that.
I feel like Van Cleef is better than Varys.
She likes Varus better.
Interesting.
Because she said that if you go up and ask a question of Van Cleef, sometimes it's hard to follow
Yeah.
the explanation. And she's like, Varus, it's like crystal clear,
Okay.
like definite. This is how you do it.
Yeah.
And I've asked her a question before, and I get it. I've asked Varus a question, and
Yeah.
Van Cleef and I just joke around with each other all the time.
Yeah.
Because we're both kind of goofballs, right?
Yeah.
She tells me to shut up all the time just because I give her shit all the time, right?
Yeah.
She's like, shut up, Evans. My student teacher does that to me too.
Yeah.
Because I'll just
Shut
make
up.
fun of them. They're like, shut up. What are you an asshole? I'm like, but it comes so natural. I can't
Miss
help
Evans
myself.
does not like it when you say shut up.
Oh, really? She
I
gets
told
all
someone
fired
to
up?
shut up today, and she goes, "Say please be quiet." And I'm like,
Oh,
"Okay,
God.
okay."
That's
It's
such
kind
a...
of funny.
It's like when my dad, if I said I hated somebody, he's like, you can't... Hate's such a strong word.
My parents say that.
I
too.
know, and I'm like,
Like, hate's such a strong word.
you know
Use a
what?
different
I
word.
hate you. Never said that, but it would be funny, right?
Just totally Uno reverse them.
Totally.
Sometimes
All right.
that card works so well.
Yeah, right.
like, flip it
you
on
just
them and
flip it
they're
on
like,
them, and
"Oh."
they're like, you got me. Can't say shit. All right, so it's just evil, right?
Yeah.
Look at the work. This
How do you
equals
get
4,
How?
because this is 3 to the 4th.
Okay.
It's log base 3 of 3. The 4
Yeah.
goes in front, so it's
Yeah.
4 times 1, 4.
Okay. So 4, and then minus 0.
So
'cause
the
it's 4
pi, this is mean. So it's log base pi of 1. It's a dirty, rotten trick, this one. No, I'm not on the right thing. Here. So this one if we have log base pi of 1,
Yeah.
no, wrong way. Log base pi of 1 equals x.
Yeah.
So if I rewrite it exponentially like this, right?
Yeah.
I get pi to the
Pi
x
to the
power
x
equals.
1 to the x.
So what does this have to be to equal? What does this have to be to make it equal 1? You could say 1 to the first power if it makes you feel better, but it's still 1. Anything, it's mean.
But
anything to the 0
is
power
1.
equals 1.
Any pi
Isn't
to
that
the 0
evil?
power.
Anything to
Or
the
no,
0
oh
power.
yeah.
Right? 28 to the 0 power is 1.
1, yeah.
X to the third to the 0 power is 1.
Yeah.
So that's
It's
mean though,
stupid.
right? Like
Yeah.
that makes kids mad.
So that's why it's.
That's why it was 0 up.
Wait, but
Yeah.
why is it 0 then and not 1?
Because if I do pi to the x power equals 1,
Oh.
pi to the 0 power equals 1.
Yeah.
So that's why it's 4 minus 0 up top.
Yeah.
That's just
Oh,
fierce, right? This is 2 root 2 if I break apart the square root of 8.
Root 2 is. Wait.
So let's do that one. So log base 2 of 2 equals 8.
So this is pretty much just 4 problems in one. Then.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
great.
why it's hellish. But if you can get half the points,
Then
right?
you're
That's the
fine.
way I think about it. Again, because I'm not a little bitch about it. I'm like, I'm gonna get half the points. Goddammit!
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna get the whole thing.
Yeah, but at
throw
least
me
go
a
for
point.
half,
Like,
yeah.
dude, give me something.
Give me something
Right? You
so I
gotta
can hopefully
have-
get that 80,
right.
yeah, or 75.
Right. So 2 root 2. Right. I'm rewriting exponential to the x power equals 8 to the first power. So it equals 2
Oh, it's
root
right there.
2.
So 2 root 2 equals 8
So 2 to the first,
times 2 to the half. 2 to the x.
because that's 2 over 2 plus
Yeah.
1 half
Yeah. So it's
equals 3 halves. And then I can rewrite 8 as 2 cubed.
Yeah.
Like, that's the part that most kids will miss. It's just like you're talking gibberish.
Yeah.
And maybe this one too, because pi to the 0 is 1. Like, that's mean too, unless
Yeah.
you realize the trick.
Yeah.
Even this one, right? So 0.001 is 1 over 1,000.
Uh-huh.
So tenths, hundredths, thousandths. That's how I
Yeah.
know thousands on the
Okay,
bottom.
Yeah.
And then,
Where'd the 10 come from?
so if I just rewrite 1,000, that's 10 to the third power.
Okay.
Because how many zeros are there? 1, 2,
Three.
3 zeros, third power.
Okay.
That's the way I remember that. It's easy. It works every time.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the issue was we had 1 over.
Yeah.
So then it's 1 over. How do I
1
make
over
that
10
go
to
to the
3.
top? 10 to the negative 3.
Okay.
See, it's
Yeah.
like
It's just.
that problem's savage,
Yeah.
right? Because the only easy thing is this, and that's not that easy,
No.
right?
It's not. It's
And
not.
the other 3 are tricky as hell.
Yeah. My phone just.
Check it.
Why? Sorry, I'm getting a call from one of my friends. FaceTime thing feels so weird. It's not
What?
like a buzz. It's like a
Oh, different,
weird. I don't know if I fucked up one of my settings or what, but
maybe. It just might be the default.
yeah. What's this?
You get this one? So plus 3 makes the normal one, it's going to go through 0, 1. It moves to 3 to the left. So I'd write next to there 3 left.
Yeah.
And then the next easiest point to plug in,
Is
they
the
plugged in 1.
yeah, which makes sense. 1 plus
That's a
3
parent
is 4.
function. So if we do, let me just copy this. Copy this. Just copy both because we're going to be doing both anyways. Page. So,
Jeez.
do this. I know it's a gift that keeps on giving. So if we do y equals 4 to the x power, if I plug in 1, I get 4, right?
Yeah.
if I plug in 0, I get 1.
Okay.
So that's the parent function goes like that.
Do we have to?
So
No, you don't have to grab the
You
parent
don't,
function.
but it makes it easier, right? Because if this just means left 3.
Yeah.
So I can take all these points and count 1, 2, 3 over, make it
Yeah,
out.
okay.
Count 1, 2, 3 over, make it out.
Yeah.
And then it's still gonna go, right? It's still the x equals 0, or y equals 0, rather, the x-axis
Yeah.
is still the asymptote.
Yeah. Okay.
So this one is trickier. So let's look at her solution.
Is this one left
Can you use
4 up
graphing
5?
calculator on this?
Graph each of the following groups.
Calculator active. Okay. So parent function y equals log base 3 of x.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you plug in 0 for x, then it's like 3. So if you plug, let's just plug that in. So
Why are there imaginary numbers in there?
I can't copy that. There are no imaginary.
Where's the
That's
I?
just I. That's a semicolon.
Oh,
Is that what you're thinking? That was
Yeah.
imaginary? Yeah, just
it looks
semicolon.
like an I.
So 1/3. Write down those order pairs.
What, 1/3?
1/3 equals -1. Like per order pair, 1/3 comma -1.
Oh,
I wrote it. I said it wrong. Next order pair 0 comma 1, and then 1 comma 3. I always worry like the friend's in trouble when that happens.
yeah, I know. That's why I text you.
Yeah. So log
Whenever
base.
a friend calls you, you always pick up or text them.
Right. You got to do something.
Yeah.
So if it's y equals, right? Let's make it equals y on the other side, though. I think it'll make more sense.
Oh yeah, because then they'll do the
Right.
yeah.
I always like writing it this way because it confuses me if I don't. So we had 1/3 comma 0 or 1/3 comma
-1.
1. -1. Because 3, if I do this, that's 3 to the first power, and if I move that to the top, it becomes 3 to the negative first power.
Yeah. So then
Okay.
it's just 1/3 to the
So that's why if our y value is -1, then it's 3 to the -1 equals x. So x equals -1. This one's another one where it'd be like almost say
yeah.
right.
Just send what you can.
just do what you can. If we plug in 0 for x, so if
Yeah.
I plug in a 0 right here,
It's-
3 to what power is 0?
1. No.
No,
0.
3 to the 1. 3, wait,
3 to what
so
power
this
is
is
0?
x. Let me do this. So if we say 3 to the y equals, it's not a y, 3 to the y equals x to the something. So if we plug in 1 for y, we plug in 1 for I,
Equals x.
doesn't make sense though.
Not at all.
I'll look at that and I'm going to look at this problem and I'll figure it out and then I'll tell you at school. Okay?
Sounds good.
Because there's no need for you to sit here and watch me struggle through it. Because I confuse myself. I'm like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's keep going. We got like 15-ish.
I understand these. These are just growth rate. And,
Okay, good.
Population stuff.
Okay.
I get that shit. I feel like a lot of this is the Unit 7, not Unit 8. Unit 8's what I missed. Unit 7.
Okay, so Unit 7 you feel good about.
Yeah. Because I got a 75 on that quiz.
Okay.
Which is the best grade I've ever gotten
Yeah,
in that
good.
class this semester. So
It's tough. All right, all
prices, letter corresponds, has no solution.
didn't load the rest of it. That's so annoying. Scooter G. I think a lot of these you can see the key and then you feel better about it.
Yeah.
I hit the wrong class. Do you see that? This little dog? Have you seen that before? Did I talk about that dog? It's this big. Weighs
Actually?
5 pounds.
Where do you find a dog like that?
Look at this. I can't remember what kind it is. That's an actual size tennis ball. Look how small that dog is. I was like,
So that's not your dog.
It's my
or
student
anyone's
teacher's
you know.
dog.
Oh, that's your student teacher's dog?
Yeah, and I was like, because I
thing
didn't
is
know how
this-
small it was, because it's that's a tennis ball.
Yeah.
Like its head is the same size as a tennis ball. Like it's literally that big.
I think dogs that are that small are cute.
Yeah.
I don't like small dogs, but that small dogs.
But I was like, you should bring the dog over for a play date before I knew how small it was, because
Yeah.
my dogs would eat it.
Yeah, seriously.
My puppy
Your
would be
dogs
like,
are
boom.
huge. Yeah.
So funny. I'm like, what the hell?
Love your
It's
dogs.
the
though.
tiniest thing ever. Yeah, they're super cool. The big one just turned 4 yesterday. Very cute.
And then your puppy's
He's
2
just
or
a
something?
handful. No, he just turned 1.
Oh, she's like new. You're like young.
He just looks
Not
at you and he's like,
Yeah. He,
like,
well, he
play
was
with me now, man.
laying when I was filling out the title. He was laying on the chair behind me and was brushing the back of my leg with his nose. It's kind of funny.
All right.
It's like,
this
what
thing
do you
will
need?
load now. What are you doing, man? Back off. Just wake out. Where is this thing? Here. I think I was using the one from school. That's why it wasn't. Such two.
Yeah. Like all this, I get the growth function.
Good.
Yeah. Because this is all calculator shit that
Yep.
you just drilled into my head.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
We did that like 8,000 times.
Yeah.
This thing is wigging out. Connection is not. Oh, it's trying to connect on my phone. I wanted to connect on my phone. Starbucks. That's why I was wigging. So this one, these would have to be equal, right?
Yeah,
So this
and they're
one's
not
no
equal.
solution.
Yeah. Because it's e to the x and then e to the negative x.
So x does not equal negative x. It's like saying 2 equals 3, right? Does not compute.
Yeah.
Let's see if that'll work. Yes, there we go. Load. So right here, I just want to look at these ones. So 5 to the negative 2 equals
He's
x.
saying D's the wrong one.
No solution.
Yeah.
Because these log base 2's drop off,
Yeah. And then
right?
it's
So right, x plus 1 equals x. And if you subtract x from both sides,
Then it just 0 equals 1.
0 does not equal 1.
Yeah.
That's
which
why it's
0
no
does
solution.
not equal 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one,
Yeah.
what would you do?
Would you divide by 2?
Remember,
No.
this is calculator
It's
active.
exponent. Oh.
Okay.
Calculator
So you see a
active,
weird
so you
one
can-
like that, and you're like, beats the fuck out of me. I got no idea what to do.
Yeah, calculate it.
Y1, Y2,
Yep.
intersection.
Yeah.
That's a line.
That's
an
a thing.
exponential. It's going to cross twice. It has to
Yeah.
every time.
That's
Right?
nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And
So this one, do you know how to do these? I think you missed this too.
Yeah, probably.
So that one. So if we copy these two. Did Miss Evans tell you what we bought this weekend?
No, she just mentioned something about me cruising around in the Audi today. I forget what it was, but she's making fun of me.
Yeah,
I started laughing.
as she should.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I'm one of the ooh. Dang, that thing is nice. Well, that's like large too.
Yeah,
that's
well,
like a
look
good
at the
size.
inside. So that's a toilet right there.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I've been working on her for 2 years to do this plan
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
hon, we're teachers. We don't have unlimited income. Like,
Uh-huh.
we
Yeah.
just, like, she wants to go to Europe. I'm like, we can go to Europe, but we can't go every year to Europe. We don't have
Yeah.
enough money.
Yeah.
So we can do this and go to beautiful places and be
Exactly.
totally
and only
happy.
spend gas and food money.
Right.
Like,
So
oh,
that's a toilet right there. And then the funny thing, this is a shower. So see that
Oh,
little
yeah.
door?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
pull it up, it's stainless steel bottom with like a little shower nozzle. It has heating and cooling in this thing. So
That's nice.
it's sweet, you
and
know?
then that probably drops down to a bed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it feels huge inside because it's
Yeah.
got these dormers.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole thing from here folds flat to this level.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
it'll
thought,
sit
yeah.
below the level of the truck, so totally aerodynamic.
Yep.
And I can haul ass because I got turbo and electric, right?
Yeah,
so I can still
exactly.
drive fast, which I
Yep.
like.
Yeah. Oh,
But
a fresh turbo for that's only like $400,
are serious? Nice.
and I can do it in my garage.
You can do it yourself.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
easy. I
So
was watching a YouTube video, and you literally just take the intake off,
Right.
and then it's like right there. It's so easy.
So the guys who were gonna do it at this, what is it called?
Auto sport something. I was looking through
Sport-
the paperwork.
Sport with something.
Yeah.
They said, oh no, it was Larry at the tech, at Boulder Tech. He said it's a 10-hour job, and you got to remove the whole front of the engine. So that's good. I'm glad it's not, and I hope it's not.
It's not.
For your sake, you're
I know
confident.
how to do it.
Good.
I'm confident. I've
Good.
watched like 5 YouTube videos
Yeah.
on it, and you just take the intake
do the
off
same
and then you
thing.
get everything down there.
Yeah.
Like you could take the bumper off to make it like
Easier.
but
You can do it without.
Yeah, I've
Because
small
taking the
hands.
bumper off is a pain in the butt.
Yeah, seriously. Like it's
don't
fine
wanna
on
do
the
that.
CRV, but on that like nice thing, it's gonna be a pain in the
Yeah,
ass.
because it'll be all dialed in, all crazy.
Exactly, and you'd have to take the headlight out. So I can do that, and then I can just start doing everything I want to it.
That's perfect.
Cold air intake's gonna be first, and then
Okay.
I might put a tune on it too, because there's
As
a
you
tune that I
should.
can bump it from 220 to 313
Yeah.
for $360.
All the people that do that, I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're gonna die.
So
So,
it brings up the 0 to 60 a
Oh,
second.
God, yeah,
it
like-
takes it from 5.8 to 4.8.
you got to get some good tires.
Oh yeah.
So you take the common log of both sides. Variable goes in front. So you get x minus 1
X minus
log 5
log 5
equals log 89. And anytime you don't have a base, you can plug it in your calculator. So we just divide by log 5, divide by log 5, and this goes in your calculator. So
Yeah.
log 89 divided by log 5. I'll just put in this one. Log 89 divided by log 5. Too much shit in there. Oh, that was not nice. I hit delete by accident. And then I didn't do it, so I can't even do that. Oh well. Log 89 divide by, you gotta close that parenthesis, otherwise you get the
Yeah.
wrong answer. So 2.7, blah, blah, blah. And then it's x minus 1, so 2.789. They make you go a lot of x3 decimal places, see?
Yeah.
So then you add 1, but I leave this in the calculator, and I just go plus 1, and then it's 3.789.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay?
And then just same for this
So
side.
the
but-
whole purpose of logs is to find an unknown exponent.
yeah.
Did they ever say that to you? Because you don't know. Yeah, I don't know what exponent that is.
No, it's just
right?
x minus 1.
And
5 to
then
the x
if you
minus
put
1.
3.7 minus 1, 5 to the whatever that is, right?
Yeah.
3.7, that's going to give you 89.
Okay.
So this one, same thing, log both sides.
Yeah.
Log. Exponents go in front. So we get x minus 2 log 3 equals 2x plus 5. Move this over. Oh, that's not nice. Just move it down here, I guess. Big random circle in the middle. So 2 and then log 4.
Yeah.
Right? So I can divide by 2x plus 5.
Okay.
So then I get x minus 2 over 2x plus 5 log 3 equals log 4. She just goes crazy with some of these problems. Like there's so many steps.
Yeah.
So divide by log 3.
I feel like she got shit from some teacher for being easy, and then she just took it to a whole nother
Just
level.
worked you guys over.
Yeah.
2x plus 5, and then we got to do log 4 divided by log 3, whatever that is. Then we cross multiply to finish. So log 4 divided by log 3 1.262. 1.262.
That's an
That is
X.
not a 6.
Do you have dyslexia?
I do. Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Well,
It's funny because kids will do
I
it
do
right
the
in.
exact same shit as
Yeah.
that. Like I'll just write random shit.
Yeah.
And it's like what
Kids will do it right in front of me, and I'm like, it's okay, I got the same problem. And it just
Yeah.
like diffuses, right?
Yeah,
Then
it's
they don't
like-
wig out.
yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck cares? You can
Yeah.
still do math.
Exactly. You just
Doesn't
have to
matter.
erase a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Just wait till you try to take calculus. You're going to love that.
Yeah.
1.262. It's just a pain in the ass from there, right? And then we're multiplying, cross multiply, right?
Yeah.
So it's times 2x plus 5. And then you just keep going. We'll just look at her key because we don't need to keep going on that because
It's just a bunch of
do it,
bullshit. Like,
right?
my counselor told me to take discrete math next year.
It's easy math, but it's fast.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But kids say you should talk to seniors that are in there because I don't think it's
I've heard
different.
that she hasn't heard any complaining about loss in discrete math.
In discrete. In
Yeah.
L2, yes, but
and it
discrete,
gets me
no.
my money economics.
Oh, that's
shit,
good.
'cause I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
have those
yeah, because
credits
she
yet.
does, she'll teach you how to do, like, fill out a tax form. It's good real life stuff as well.
Yeah.
And I think
And I need that too because I
seniors
don't have it.
seniors behave better, so she's nicer.
Yeah.
And it's not like the classic experience where kids are, like, fleeing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just better.
It's just,
So you just got to deal with that. Yeah, talk to more people, make sure. But
Yeah.
I've got a lot of kids that struggle in ALTS too, and not pre-calc as much because they go on to calc or college.
yeah.
But they don't mind it.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking to her and she was like, what field are you going into? And I was like, medical. And she was like, you don't need calculus then.
Nice.
And I was like, okay. I
Thank
was
God.
going to take pre-calc
Yep.
because I wanted to be with you. But
Yeah.
like,
No,
if I can
because
just get into
it's
an easy
open
math
note,
class, yeah.
and then
Because
you
I want
can
first
chill.
off too.
Yeah, you chill
Because I want
senior
2
year.
classes at Monarch and then 1 class at Tech.
Yeah, perfect.
And that's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
I'm taking math in LA. Senior lit.
What's your next tech class?
Same with Miss Evans, except
It's-
the year after.
but
It's like
do you
BI
remember-
and work-based learning or something.
Okay.
Which I
Be
get
out
my
in the
work-based
field. I
learning.
hope to God that the political climate changes because her work experience things have dissolved because they stopped all those grants.
Yeah.
Trump's like, no more of those health grants. So it's
It might be
severely limited.
Well, the
I-
best part is I have a connection to a flight nurse.
Oh, perfect.
Like I have a direct connection.
Oh,
My
perfect.
friend's
So you could
dad
do
is
it.
a flight nurse,
Yeah,
so I could
awesome.
do it. And I could also do a ride along with my dad.
Yeah.
Like I could go up to Breck for a 48-hour shift with him.
Yep.
And do a ride along.
That'd be
and
fun.
everyone would love it. And I already know all the firefighters
Yeah, yeah.
up there, so they'd just be
I'm
like,
sure they love you.
be like,
They've
"Yo."
known you forever, right?
Yeah, exactly. They'd be like,
Yeah,
yo,
that's cool.
Bridger's doing a ride along for a whole shift.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
All right. So the only other, like, these are some natural log action going here.
Yeah. Oh, right. I'm not all caught up on the natural law.
The LN just to close. So
Yeah.
consider certain bacteria which is undergoing continuous exponential growth.
There.
80 cells initially, so that's right there.
Yeah.
So it's like A times E to the X power. So write an exponential growth function to model the situation. 675, so that's your answer, 675. I would write like answer, so you can remember. 30 is initial, so it goes first. Oh wait, no, that's 30 minutes, my bad. So 80 was the initial right there. I said the wrong number. And 30 goes in the exponent.
Yeah.
So 30 minutes because time's in the exponent.
Yeah. And then why is it 1 greater or less than 30? Because 1 is less than 30.
No, that's K,
Huh.
right? Store
Yeah.
K. You store
And
K
then you
in
try
your
and find
calculator,
K, yeah,
right? So then
What do
you
mean
divide
store?
by 80.
Oh, right. Like in like Y1, Y2. Okay. Yeah.
Because it's E, you do natural log of both sides. So
Okay.
ln that side, ln that side.
Divided
the
by
80's
30.
gone. Ln E is 1. The
Okay,
exponent
yeah.
comes in front. Again, even if you get effed up on these, you're writing as much shit down so you can get a point too.
Yeah, exactly.
Does she grade like a problem like this out of 4? Do you know in general?
Probably. I don't know. I don't pay attention.
you go for half the points, right?
Yeah,
So you
exactly.
plug this in your calculator. You remember how to? Do you know how to store?
Yeah.
Okay, you just do that. Stow.
Oh, that's store.
Yep.
Okay. That's
Okay, so you get the answer, and then you click store. So I'm storing that answer.
yeah.
And then,
Sign
well, you'd
as.
have to do calculations to make it work.
Wait, what do you mean calculations?
So, like, I would store that answer, and then right there. So you would store this answer and then divide it by 30. Okay.
How do you?
So if I did
then-
divide by 30, so let's
you go
just put,
store and
let's
then
plug it
divide by
in just so
30,
you
yeah.
can see it. So ln, what was it? 675 over 80. Close. So I need to take that answer shit off there. Delete. So I get that answer and then I
Yeah.
store and divide by 30. I think that's how you do it. No. I don't know how you do it. You gotta ask somebody.
Sounds good.
I can,
I'll ask her.
yeah. That can't be that hard though.
Hopefully she
Store
knows how
the
to do it.
answer, second enter, she will. Enter. It would make sense that it stores the answer, right?
Yeah. It would,
But then it does that little arrow. Let me see this.
let's see if mine works.
How do you store an answer in a TI-84 and then perform a calculation?
ChatGPT.
Good old ChatGPT.
Oh, it actually works so well.
I know.
I love it. I use it for a bunch of medical stuff because it just
store.
lists it all out for you. Okay, what was it?
So,
Nope, that's where's Ellen? Ellen.
oh, that's all they want you to do. If I go second enter, enter, then I would just divide by 30, like that. Because you can, it'll just do the answer. So let's
just
make sure
divide
that's
by
right.
30.
So 0.07,
0.071.
that's it.
Yep, works.
I thought you had to actually hit store.
No.
But you don't.
Yeah, it works on this too.
So answer, no problem. Okay, so then if it's 6,000, then you have that in your calculator, that big S.
Yeah. Wait, how many bacteria are there after 3 hours? So 3 hours is 180 minutes. And then B equals 180. Okay,
I want
yeah.
to see store a variable. Storing a variable, you can also store stow, just above beyond, choose a variable, alpha. That's what, and it'll store A. Alright, so let's see if we do that. Because I think there you do have to hit that store thing.
Okay.
Go second enter, second enter, second enter, enter. Then I go store and I go alpha
A.
whatever. Doesn't matter. Enter. Now I can use A in the equation. So when we do this one right here, we do ln 6,000 over 80.
Yeah.
Right, because 6,000, my answer is still divide by 80. I'm doing the same concept up here.
Mm-hmm.
So ln, and then I want to divide it by that stored value.
Yeah.
So now we go ln 6,000 divided by, what was it? I already forgot.
I did too.
80. Old man versus multiple concussions right there.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not a
great.
winner. Divide by 80, close it,
Going
divide by
back
alpha
and forth between everything.
A. That's
Okay.
it. Okay, so you got to pick a letter
Okay.
once you store it, and then you can use that A, and it's stored in there forever
Yeah.
until you change it.
Okay. Well,
Right.
you can just change it up real
You
quick.
could do a
then.
different letter. You can reset your calculator by
Yeah.
going second mem
Yeah.
and reset,
Well, I think mine's a button on the back
and now
to
it's
reset
reset.
it. But okay. Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
nice work.
Thank you.
Let's drive.
for the help.
Remember to.